All right, YouTube Sinister Ruler here, and I wanted to talk about the April 1st update that came out yesterday. I'm recording this on April 2nd, just because I didn't want any confusion with April Fool's Day, which is why I posted that MK11 video with an MK1 thumbnail, in case you were wondering. But yeah, so there are some changes that I do agree with, and there are some changes that I just do not understand at all. The changes that I do agree with are for the two characters on screen right now. Perfect change. So the reason that they made this move faster, in case you couldn't tell, this is very fast now compared to what it was. 25 frames faster, and that's about half of a second, meaning that Kenshi gets more mix. Before, this move took about 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds, I'm pretty sure, to complete, and now it's gonna take a little bit less than that because they sped up the animation. So he gets more mix time, which is more of an incentive to use this move rather than ending your combos in like this, and then they wanted to make this move like good again. Because realistically, if you have less time on the clock, you're not gonna want to go for something that, you know, has that long of an animation to it. You're just gonna do this. You sacrifice like a little bit of damage because that does like 12%. This move does 13%. So I do agree with that change. I think that was a really smart decision from NRS, and I have to give props where they're due. The other changes that I agree with, I can put Kenshi back in his normal stance. Let me turn frame data on too so you can see that. Minus 29. And I'm pretty sure from certain ranges it's like minus 30. Maybe from like right here it's minus 30 or something. So yeah, minus 29, minus 30. Regardless, it's more punishable now, which it should be, given that this is a 2/3 of the screen launcher that low profiles other projectiles and launches. Like, this move should have been minus 20 something on release. Because this is like Garrus' sand trap if he had a permanent KB. Like every time you get hit with a sand trap, KB. Like that's KB damage right there. That's like 26 to 28%. If both of these hit, it's even more damage, I'm pretty sure. Unless they nerf that too. Okay, so it looks like nowadays he's only getting 26, only, but yeah, 26%. Off of this 2/3 of the screen, low profiling. It still hits low, by the way. This is still a low. So this is like sand trap on steroids. But yeah, so I agree with that change. I also agree with them making this a mid, because this used to be a low. This used to be a low that he could cancel and make safe. Now you can't make that safe anymore. Even if you cancel it like perfectly, it's like minus 11. In fact, you literally just can't cancel it for a few extra frames. Yeah, like the timing is just completely different now because he can't cancel it as early as he could before. I think if you do it like immaculate, like perfect timing, you'll get like minus 11, minus 10. But now he can't just mix you off of every string. So see right there, like it's minus 11. He can't just do any string, mix you after that, and be safe. Because he had so many overheads in his strings. Let's not forget, like look at all these overheads in his strings. So this is a nice way of normalizing him without like completely butchering him. And no, he is not dead. This is not a dead character. Twitter does this every time that a new DLC gets like normalized and balanced in any sort of way. They always say the character is dead. They said that after Homelander got his Ford 4 nerfed. I see around all of this. He still has a 16 frame command grab that combos or ticks off of everything. I guess you could just gotta like delay it off of some stuff, but this ticks off of every button. And it goes pretty far too. Like normal throw range is about there. Look how far that goes. So yeah, he still has all kind of tools. He got like counter zoning stuff. If you see them throw a projectile, boom, that's a launch. He can do this off of the air. You can't even anti-air him. If you try and like hit him off of this, you can still like do gimmicks and stuff around this move. So it's not like you like if you try and punish the cancel, which is like minus whatever, then boom, and then into Movado or boom, and that's a lot. Like this character is far from dead, and I think these were some nice balancing. Now he's not like absurdly broken like he was before, but yeah, I do agree with the changes that they made to both Kenshi and T1000. Now, the character that I don't understand at all is Reptile. So let me just put Scorpion as the cameo, and you'll see why in a minute. So the buff that they gave Reptile is if you flawless block his EX dash, you can see it still pushes back and it has the exact same frame data as if you regular blocked it. It's still -5. So it doesn't matter if you flawless block this move anymore. The frame data does not change. I don't know if they updated the move list to show that. Yeah. So you can't really punish this move anymore unless you armor it. And armoring this hit, like there's a gap between the two hits. It's not really worth it for you because you're still going to take the damage anyway. And yeah, it's just Reptile's not really worried about you armoring that, basically. So that gives him a free launcher now. And yes, this move launches. This move launches now. You know, obviously not a Reptile player, but like you can get some sort of conversion off of that now. So he just has a safe move that he could throw out from like all the way back here. Like, I don't know. That just doesn't make any sense. Especially given like you already have to worry about stand 3, sweep, force ball, EX force ball, and other stuff. He's always like canceling and stuff. He can like punish projectiles on reaction, and now you just have to worry about this too. Like, and he gets like safe pokes back. No, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't agree with this. A lot of people that I've been talking about or talking with about the patch and all this other stuff, they don't agree with it. They don't understand it. I think the only people that understand this change are willing to go with it is the Reptile players themselves. Like they'll take it. If I played Reptile, I would love this. But yeah, I don't agree with it, and a lot of other people don't either. There are also 2 changes that I think should have been implemented that just like were not. And those changes are for Baraka, if I can find Baraka, and Reiko. These 2 should have had these changes because I think some of this stuff is just unintended. And they should have took this opportunity to fix these bugs because I do think these were unintended. So firstly, Baraka, if you recall from day 1 of the new patch, he could cancel forward 3 into a grab. You literally can't do that anymore. Like they just straight up took it out of the game. The same way that they took Ghostface Red Stance cancels out and then put them back. Well, we don't know if they're gonna put these back either. Like, for all we know, that move lived for like 2 days and then they took it out and now we're never gonna see it again. So they should have put this back. Like, why would you even hold this move down? It's not like you're gonna get like a different combo route. Like that did 320. I'm pretty sure this does like yeah, around 27. So like this is hella reactable. You don't even have an incentive to hold this down anymore, and you only get 5% more if you do happen to land that move. So like this is like imagine, I know a lot of people didn't play MKX, but Tanya's 4-3 in MKX. You could hold this move down for like a long time. It was super reactable, but she could run cancel out of it. So you could do stuff like, you know, 4-3 into her back 3, which is a low. So you would get like mix-ups and stuff like that off of her 4-3. So that's the only way you could get this to hit. Was after conditioning somebody after run canceling out of this move, or like throw canceling it in Baraka's situation. You can't even do that anymore. So the move has like no purpose. So I think they should have put that back. For Reiko, this move no, I think this should just do 11%. And I know that this does 11%, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. This should do 11%, but this should also do 11%. Why? Because it's only 1 bar and it works on hit. Like this works on hit and it does 21%. Are you serious? Like I know this does too, but this ticks off of stuff. Wait, what? I don't know why that whiffed. Especially since it works on hit. Like I do not know what that's about, but yeah. So the fact that this works on hit and it does 21%, that's crazy. They need to do something to make this like more resource heavy. Because this is a very powerful tool. Let me see if I can... Like, first of all, the cooldown on Tremor is very fast now, so you're going to get another one of those in like 10 to 15 seconds. But That's 40% off of a command grab that ticks because this does 21%. If that did 30% instead of 40%, that's all fine. That's cool. But yeah, I don't even think that this was supposed to cost 1 bar because this costs 2 bars and it does 21%. Like, it has a lot of the same properties as this command grab. Like, even the damage is the exact same. 6%, 15%. 6%, 15%, but it only costs 1 bar. Like, I don't think that this move should go. Maybe it was intended, and if this was how they intended it to be in the game, then I just disagree with that. Like, I just disagree with that altogether. But I don't think this was intentional, and that's why I think that they should have taken this opportunity to change it the same way that they reverted Katana's bug. And yes, it was confirmed to be a bug. They did not mean to increase the scaling on fan lift. I don't know why they would have done that, but yeah, it was a bug. They confirmed that it was a bug. But yeah, so I agree with the Kenshi changes, or the Kenshi change, the T1K changes. I also don't think that Reptile should have gotten his dash buffed. I don't think he needed it. I think it was unnecessary. Character was fine. I mean, I just don't see the purpose of it. That's just my opinion. And then these two, I think Baraka should have gotten his buff reverted because they just literally took this out of the game for no reason. And then this should not be 1 bar, or it should do 11%, but it should not be 21% 4 bar. And yeah, that's my TED Talk for today. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you agree or disagree, tell me why in the comments. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. So peace, take care, and Sinister out.